Okay, we're here with Indiana State punter Osborn Umeh, Ozzy as he likes to be called by his teammates. And Ozzy, a great start. First of all, talk about your game at Indiana, and the coaches have been singing your praises to me throughout fall camp, and then you went out and kind of proved it. Just talk about your comfort level and what you were able to accomplish this past weekend.
You know what? I was nervous in the beginning of the game because that was my first time in that type of atmosphere. Coming from California, we didn't have big time schools. At least I didn't go to big time schools. I was playing like not basic schools, but they were pretty good. But I didn't have a crowd like that. And the first punt, to be honest, I was nervous. All the technique I've learned, I just threw it all out the window. And after that punt, I got myself back together, and you guys saw, and I felt pretty good the rest of the game. I think my longest was a 58. That one right there gave me the confidence. So I'm ready for this week now.
Talk about your technique. What do you do to be successful, and kind of what's your routine in terms of staying fresh?
Well, I started playing football my freshman year, and I became a punter early my sophomore year. Actually, late my freshman year and early my sophomore year. And I have a private kicking coach. His name is Coach Noble. I have a couple of kicking coaches: Coach Noble, Coach Vince, Coach Sado, Coach Gibson, a bunch of all these coaches, and they all taught me almost the same techniques, and that's why I can come out here and coach the other guys, because I've learned a lot of techniques from them for the past 6 years. And when I come out here and I see other guys, it sucks that they didn't have a kicking coach, but it's also it's blessing, and it's a blessing feeling that I was able to have kicking coaches through my football career.
Indiana State from Cerritos College in California out here, and the coaches, they like to recruit the West Coast, but why was Indiana State the right choice for you?
You know what? It was the right choice because, especially Coach DeBerry. Coach DeBerry was he's a real cool guy, and him talking to me on the phone and talking to my parents, he really persuaded my decision to be quicker and easier. And to be honest, I came here to Coach Sanford, real cool man. He reminds me of my junior college coach, Coach Mazzotta. They're very cool, and players love him. They gravitate towards them. He's just a real cool guy. And the school players here, I shared a story earlier about my football career, and I told them how coming here, the players out here that made me just comfortable, made me feel like home window. California and Indiana is very far, so it's very tough, at least for me. But talking with these players and the specialists, they're all cool guys, so it made me feel more comfortable in the school. The environment is different from Cali, but I've gotten adjusted to it now, so that's pretty much it right there.
Your family, and you were born in Nigeria. Talk about coming to the United States. I've been told you were pretty young when that happened, but just talk about your background a little bit.
I was born in Nigeria. All my siblings were born in Nigeria, except the youngest one, which is Joy Umeh. We all came here. My dad was lucky enough to win the visa lottery, which was able to bring us here to America for free. And I came here when I was 7 years old, and my parents, great role models. My mom, his name is P Osborn Umeh. My dad's name is CY. My grandparents, Edward and Monica Coley, very great role models, and they thought my siblings and I had to become better people. So Nigerians are very tough when it comes to academics. So I had to really take care of business, and I'm a prove to myself that I can survive here in this school.
As far as the football is concerned, one of the reasons the coaches liked you is because your ability to punt in the wind, and just talk about that. You're able to do that a little in California. One thing you didn't do, though, is punting in the cold, which won't come into play until later in the season. But how confident are you that you can handle both of those things?
I'm confident because if you have technique, no matter where you punt at, the technique will take place and it'll show. So I'm confident with my technique, and it might be a little different because now I heard it gets really cold out here. So in Cali it gets cold, but not as cold over here. So I'm confident that I'll do my best, even though the weather is different out here.
I know you have an interest in going into broadcasting at some point. Just talk about your aspirations and what you want to get out of football, other than maybe continuing to play football.
Yeah, I was actually I wanted to go into sports broadcasting, but then I was looking at more of the benefits. It's pretty good. There's a lot of benefits towards it, and I made a long decision with my parents, and I switched up the major into health science, more concentrating for health administration. So that's my major, health science. So yeah, but broadcasting is a great how can I say, major to go into, because first of all, I love talking to people and I love sports. I can talk about it all day, and I can see myself talking about just watching the game and just talking about it. So I love sports broadcasting, but right now my major is health science.
Teams are going to make adjustments to the way you kick. What adjustments do you have to make to how they adjust to you?
Well, I've noticed that the first punt, the punt returner was close, and then after I think after the third punt, I boomed one. One of the players was saying that the coach on the other team, he was telling his guy to get back, because he knew I was gonna boot one. So I pretty much got to play mind games with them. If I see him close up, I'm gonna boom it over his head. If I see him far, I'm gonna give hang time enough for our guys to come down there and make a tackle. So
Right.
I pretty much know what to do, but from all the techniques I've learned, I have a good idea of how to play with them. So.
All right, fair enough. Ozzy, good to talk to you.